Hey guys, I'm Ramon Lomeli, and you're probably wondering what the cost of living in Winston-Salem is? Let's find out. I'm going to be doing videos about what it's like to live, eat, play, drink, all of the above in the Winston-Salem area. So if you're thinking about moving here, don't hesitate to reach out. Now the number one thing that's probably on your mind is what the average home price in Winston-Salem area is. And I did research on all kinds of websites. Some of the information was outdated. So it was kind of hard to narrow down exactly. I can tell you this. Inside of Winston-Salem city limits, if you're looking for a decent 3-bedroom, 2-bath, nice neighborhood, newer construction, nothing too old, which doesn't have a ton of land, you're probably going to be in the high 100s, 160 to 190. A 2-story with a 2-car garage, you're probably in the 220s and higher. There are obviously some very niche areas that goes up quite a bit more than that. But generally speaking, the first-time home buyers looking from 170-ish to 220-ish. Some of the information I found online was like 140, which was true 5-7 years ago, but definitely not the case anymore. So hope that helps. Now there's a couple factors that could help you bring that cost down. If we look for something for you outside of city limits, we can probably get you something significantly cheaper with a little bit more land for less money. Maybe something under 150 if you don't mind a 15 to 20 minute commute to town. Now if you're thinking about renting something in Winston-Salem, you can expect to pay anywhere from $800, $900, maybe $1,000 for a 2 or 3 bedroom, 1-bath, 2-bath, somewhere in there. A decent 3-bedroom, 2-bath is probably going to be a really good price. Would be $900, $950, but you're probably looking more like $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, depending on many factors: size of the yard, proximity to major areas of attraction, and things of that nature. But if you get a really good deal at $900, $950 would be a really good deal for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just to give you an example. Unless we're talking about a downtown or a luxury area or a very big home or something of those along those lines. Now, as far as groceries go, we are ranked below the national average. I can tell you, for example, that we have 2 teenagers and a 7-year-old who eat us out of house and home, and we're probably spending about $150 to $200 per week to feed them. Especially right now, they've been home during this whole coronavirus. They've been eating so much. So $150 to $200 a week, maybe that's high, but we are a family of 5, and we do have a couple boys that are quite hungry. To give you some perspective, which may or may not match your area, a gallon of milk here costs about $2.70, $2.60, depending on whether it's on special or what brand you get. And then a loaf of bread is probably going to run you right over $2, $2.09, $2.08, something like that. Just a regular loaf of bread. So maybe that helps you understand the groceries around here. You're probably wondering about utilities. I can tell you that we're also ranked below the national average on utilities. And just for example, on the power bill, we have a 3,100 square foot home, and I like to keep it cold, and my fiance probably doesn't like that very much, but I like to keep it cold. And so we're paying anywhere from $180, $180 to $240 per month in the summertime, maybe a little bit less in the spring and fall when the temperature is not as hot or cold. We're not using the AC all day or running the heat up, but also all the kids have, lights on and TVs and devices and the PlayStations 4s and the Switches. So I feel like my average power bill is probably higher than the average person, just because we got a family of 5 and we have a larger home and there are always lights on in the house. If you're wondering about transportation costs, right now I can tell you that gas is running anywhere from $1.80 to $2.09, depending on what gas station you go to, per gallon of 87 gasoline. Now check out this map. It shows that the average price, the overall cost of living in the Winston-Salem area is significantly cheaper than any of the towns around here that are a little bit more expensive. So you can see that it is a very affordable area, especially when you can compare it to Greensboro or even Charlotte if you go down south. Those are the bigger cities in North Carolina. So Winston-Salem still has a lot of the big city amenities, but the average home price is a lot lower than the national average. Guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. You can either leave a comment down below, shoot me a text directly, give me a call, shoot me an email, let me know how I can help, if at all, and I'd love to do just that. Also, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you get notified next time I do a video.